What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Cobra Kai Season 5. I can't believe it's Season 5. Holy shit, that's crazy. Episode number 3, and it feels like it's about to go down. Chosen was sent in and basically infiltrated Cobra Kai to learn some stuff and try to out Terry Silver and the whole truth about him. It didn't go exactly according to plan, I would have to imagine.
Yeah, cheers the wrong saying.
Yeah, like,
well, shit.
He was teaching Tori and Silver was impressed and they had a little conversation, and then he invited him to his house for dinner and drinks. And like you said, when they did the cheers with the whiskey, it was whiskey, right? The greatest whiskey ever created. He cheers the wrong thing, which, dude, Terry Silver's a really smart dude. He's a really smart dude. And
fuck that guy.
Daniel knows that he's a really smart dude. I think we as the audience, we know very well how smart he is. And his plans are always very well thought out. And I think I mentioned this in the last episode, up until the point that someone else needs to accomplish a mission. I feel like that's where his plans kind of derail and kind of go haywire. But he's got a really good thing going right now. Good thing. Cobra Kai's growing huge. He's got a ton of new students. He's got really fun-looking, cool promos and commercials that are airing everywhere. And, you know, on the surface, it looks like Cobra Kai's a really cool place for your kids to go train karate. But we all know the truth.
Any parent will walk in there and be like, something seems off.
Or not, because Terry Silver is such a good scam artist. I think he's really good at what he does. Yeah. But it got to a point where Silver knew Chosen was fucking around, lying, and basically put him in a situation. He canceled classes, and he made his new... I don't even think these dudes are going to be instructors. They just all got their asses whooped by one dude. I don't care where...
Handed to them. Asses just handed to them.
Breaking bones and shit, it sounded like.
I don't know if there was broken bones, but definitely...
I heard some cracks and elbows and
rips
stuff.
of some kind.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care where Chosen's from. I don't care what kind of background dude's got. For him to whoop on 6 other highly trained karate instructors is... I mean, that's a big deal.
But what do you think? Do you think Silver's still going to try to, like, poach him and get him over?
No. I think with the way that ended... and that kind of like traditional Terry Silver kind of smirk and look on his face. I think he's going to take that as a massive challenge and try to step up his attack on this even more. Because the way Chosen presented it to him, like, leave the LaRussos alone, you're done, that whole thing. I feel like Terry Silver's going to take that as like a personal like challenge.
Yeah.
In like a positive kind of way. And be like, oh, okay, you guys want some? All right, well, you're going to get it. Regardless of what the deal and the bet and whatever was going on. But I thought it was so much fun to watch Chosen just whoop that ass. I feel like Silver's going to have to bring in a whole new crop of instructors now, because I couldn't imagine him being very impressed with that crop all getting their ass whooped by one dude again.
Probably not.
Doesn't matter where the dude's from. Like, all of them got their asses kicked badly. So I feel like Silver's going to have to hit a little bit of a reset. But I also think that's when... You know what happens? I know it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. It's going to happen. All right? It's going to happen. But I just feel like he's going to hit a big reset. He's going to have to like kind of change his approach to how this is going, because I don't think he viewed Daniel and Miyagi-Do and Chosen as an actual current threat, because they weren't making any moves or anything. They weren't doing anything. So They made their play. I think Silver's going to make his play. And I think that whole situation is just going to get turned up even more. And I think Tori's going to be a really interesting play in this whole situation.
I feel bad for Tori right now. She's going through some things.
Yeah, they had an interaction.
Not that she wasn't before.
Right. But they had a little interaction. They had a talk. And Silver was not at all hiding back the fact that, yeah, he paid off the referee to have them win because of what was at stake. And then he used this analogy of, like, if a homeless dude stealing food... Is that stealing? It's not the same thing. It doesn't apply to this situation, I feel like.
No one's going to starve if freaking Cobra Kai goes out of business.
It's one of those things where he used an analogy, and he's obviously always very good with his words. But Tori's in a place where she was really relying on that win. She really thought it was like a legitimate thing, to where she's going through a bunch of shit, and she was a champion. And she had like how much...
She earned it.
Right, and she gave this speech about how much it meant to her and all this stuff. And to find out that, you know, she did step out. There was a rule break where the referee saw her step out, didn't call her out, and then she won a point off of that. So there is some stuff there where it's not really kind of a true win for her, which I don't know if she's going to go back and like watch the fight, kind of like Samantha's doing.
But Sam should see that. No?
I mean, I don't know.
If she's watched the tape back that many times?
I mean, if you're the loser, it's one of those things where, like, referees make mistakes all the time. Sam's not going to think twice about it. But if Tori goes back and watches it and sees, like, oh, shit, I actually didn't win, I think that's going to probably cause a little bit bigger of a stir for her on her side. Because Silver's like, no, you won. Everyone recognizes you. Like, that had no impact on your victory when in reality it did. So I think she's going to have a big redemption story. I think Sam is... I thought she was going to have a big redemption story, but through these first 2 episodes, I'm not so sure about that because she's kind of went all in on the other side of where I thought she was going to go.
Right.
She's like obsessed and upset and wants to continue fighting and continue to like win this situation. And Daniel's like, no, let us handle it as the adults, and we'll see where that goes. But
yeah,
I think Tori's going to have a really good redemption arc, and I think Sam's going to kind of continue to spiral potentially. But Miguel's coming back, so who knows if that's going to be a situation that maybe kind of calms her down a little bit.
I don't know, but Miguel has his own situations with Robbie, or Robbie has his own situations with Miguel.
That's going to be interesting.
Not really sure, like, who's going to try to resolve first.
Yeah, the way that episode ended, and I guess the whole Mexico storyline finding my dad thing is over. I thought that was kind of lackluster, to be honest, if that's all we get with that. If his dad doesn't show back up again to have some kind of other motive of some sort.
Maybe he comes back for Carmen.
Yeah, something. I don't know. But it felt like it was a really quick kind of 2 episode just, I don't know, like Miguel showed up, he found out the truth that his dad was a piece of shit, and then left. I mean, obviously there was some stuff in between there, like Robbie and Johnny having some good bonding moments, and then having the Johnny and Miguel bonding moment, which kind of leads to the, what exactly was that reaction at the end between Robbie and Miguel?
Right.
Like, what were they thinking?
Face.
What was going on through their minds in that moment? Was Robbie jealous that his dad was embracing Miguel the way he was? Was Miguel mad that Robbie was there? Or is it going to be like, oh, dude, cool to see you. Like, we got to talk some shit out too, which is where I hope it goes.
You're not my real dad. I mean, obviously, but like, stop treating me like I mean more to you than your son should.
Yeah. So that whole dynamic's going to be interesting. I hope they could just squash whatever beef they've got and just realize that they both need Johnny in similar but different ways. And hopefully they could both kind of handle that and move forward and actually have a good relationship. And they could, again, squash the many, many issues that they've had in the past. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting. We still haven't seen Kreese through 2 episodes.
Right.
Wonder how he's holding up in jail. We'll see. We'll see what's going on there.
He's got his own little crew.
I'm sure he's got his own little crew. Yeah, for sure. So the whole dynamic with Daniel and Chosen and Silver's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. And then obviously the kids have their own drama and everything they're dealing with. So ready for episode 3?
Yes.
Let's go.
Well done. Well done.
I told
well
you that
done.
golf courses all over Okinawa, man. I googled it.
Oh, so they went golfing.
Said he never played before.
Begin Ozark. I know when I've been hustled.
You insult my honor. Can't trash talk a karate assassin.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Chosen. I meant no disrespect at all.
Hey, don't take it personally, guys.
How'd you hit him?
Oh, shit.
They let anyone join these days, huh? Or did you slither in through the garbage chute?
Ooh.
By the way, how's your sensei search going? Did I hear you hit a little bit of a snag?
Sabotaging my dojo was not a smart move. Some might see it as casus belli.
Miyagi-Do will never back down. I believe you two have met?
Sensei Taguchi. You might have some old friends to call upon, but not as many as me.
Oh, shit.
I'm giving you the opportunity right now to stand down. No retaliation.
Yeah.
All you have to
Liar.
do is stay out of my way.
This is my backyard. I'm not the one who needs to go.
I actually like this attitude on you. It's a shame I won't get to see it again, because if you continue down this path, nothing in your life will ever be the same again.
Oh, damn. That's a big
I'm
threat.
fire, Danny boy.
And I am gasoline.
Oh, shit.
I love the
What
interaction.
did that
It's
giant
great.
Bond villain want?
The Bond villain.
Just want to buy us around the drinks.
Breakfast is served.
Aw, he tried.
I think he can just run away and then come back and get all the love he wants.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm never doing something like that again. Sorry.
I'm sorry too, Mickey. I should have told you the truth about how I left your father.
¿Cómo lo puedes resistir? No se puede resistir.
You can't. You literally can't. He's like the cutest boy.
Graffiti's a bitch to clean off. You should see my van. It should be illegal to deface someone else's property like that.
It is.
It is.
Oh.
Fucking Johnny, dude.
Everything okay with you and Robbie?
Yeah, really good. Ride home was a little quiet, though. I think things between him and Miguel are gonna take some time.
Hey, juice on the end.
Good try, Miguel.
We're under his skin. That's why he came to the country club. Tweak yourself on the back nine?
No, couch in guest room, not good.
I'm sorry about that. We used to have a bed in there, but it pretty much got destroyed when Cobra Kai broke into our house.
Not allow them to attack home again.
We may have stalled him for a bit, but if I know Silver, he's planning his next move right now. You know, he said he'd call upon old friends.
Then we call old friend first.
Who do we have? I mean, they.
Mr. Silver, you just bought yourself a champion.
Oh, what?
Sorry. I mean, I don't like him, but...
Is Daniel gonna call him? That would make so much sense.
Fucking Barnes.
I mean, it would make sense for Daniel to call him
Okay.
because things didn't end well on the Cobra Kai side of things.
Yeah.
Mike fucking Barnes. That gave me chills. Karate bad boy. There he is.
I felt sick a lot lately. I thought it was the stress, but...
I mean, obviously he
I'm a
thinks
couple days
Chris-
late.
I'm a couple days late. Bitch, he gonna have a baby.
I think I might be pregnant.
Uh-oh.
How? We use protection.
It's not 100%. These things can happen.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing, right? Or is this a bad thing?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. We're getting ahead of ourselves. I haven't even taken a test yet.
Right, the test.
Johnny, I'm fine.
Oh, Johnny. Again, going back to Mike Barnes real quick, I think it'd be really interesting for Barnes to even take Silver's call.
Man, you are really going all in on Miyagi-Do, huh?
It's a lotus flower. It symbolizes a new beginning, which is what I have now.
Miguel, you good?
Yeah.
Who signed the consent form also?
Yeah, you spent how many hours in a car with Robbie?
Yeah, I've never seen you around him for more than 2 minutes without a John Wick-style fight breaking out.
Yeah, for Sensei's sake, I'm trying not to let it get to that point. Robbie says he's done with Cobra Kai, though. We'll see how that goes.
Is that Sam? She finally takes back?
Yeah, says she wants to talk tonight.
Oh, brother, you're in deep.
She's right, we should talk. The last time we spoke, we had a huge fight.
We should talk is code for I want to break up. We should send a trial balloon, something that puts the ball in her court. Can't wait to see you tonight. How are you? It's gonna be fine, man. We're fine. It's fine.
Desperate. He knows he's in deep shit.
So much I want to say. Maybe I should just lay it all out.
Nope. Keep it short, not sweet.
Never let your friends send text messages on your behalf.
Dude, that's bad. There's not even an emoji.
Yeah, man, she is not okay.
What do I do?
I think I have an idea.
Man.
There he is.
So they did call. Oh, shoot. I wonder what he looks like now.
Right?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He looks exactly the same! That's not fair! That is not fair! Also, Daniel LaRusso looks exactly the same. It's not fair!
That guy tried to kill me once. You don't forget or forgive something like that.
Looks like he's doing well for himself.
Fuck yeah.
Except you. You and I. We're good.
It's like, yeah, he's like super close with Chosen now. Why not make friends and with Mike Barnes, right?
I figured you wouldn't, like, follow him, though. Dude, this is not fair. The fuck?
All these, whoa, what the hell?
Oh.
What's he got there? Some sort of hand saw?
Maybe he's a tool dealer. Stop it, Chosen. Stop it.
I'm gonna do exactly what Mr. Miyagi would do. Avoid the fight.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense for him to reach out to Mike Barnes.
I'm gonna need a refund for these. They do not work.
Tiger glove.
There's no way these were purchased at a real pharmacy.
It doesn't matter. I want my money back.
Fucking Johnny, dude. I need that on a shirt.
When Shannon was pregnant with Robbie, I wasn't ready. Felt useless. I don't want to be that guy again.
I understand. Miguel was a surprise too, and I was scared, but now we have each other.
Aww.
Uh-oh.
It's not always like that.
I'm gonna get sick.
Looks like you're still not ready. Look, I'll take the test later. Maybe in the meantime, you can figure out how not to be that guy again.
Yikes.
Dude, that's something you just don't say. Like, come on, dude.
What is this exactly? This is a self-actualization pod. Like a sensory deprivation tank.
They don't call them that anymore. It's not about deprivation. It's about connection with your innermost self.
I'm still gonna pass. I already have nightmares about drowning in shallow bodies of water.
It's dark. Ever since the tournament, you've been off balance. The only thing you're gonna find in this pod is yourself. It's not so scary.
Could be scary.
Yeah.
Okay, explain to me again why I have to buy expensive jewelry.
This is a 5-alarm fire. If anything, we're not reading into it enough.
Dimitri's now an expert on relationships.
How much is that?
The octopus?
10 grand.
Right.
It's perfect.
After tax, $182.
Do you maybe have one with fewer tentacles?
Yeah, it's good to be back in business. Just like old times, right? Hey, don't worry about me. I'm ready.
He sounds the same
Told you to
too.
get rid of that Italian piece of shit for years. Ah, flew in from Japan. Listen, by the time I'm finished with them, they're gonna be unrecognizable. And you know, I think I know exactly how to do it. I'm gonna start by cutting off their legs.
He's talking about a table.
Now, for me to do my very best, I'm gonna need 50%.
Barnes, no! Listen to me, you son of a bitch.
Daniel LaRusso?
You hear me, you sick bastard? I'm on to you, and I'm on to the whole goddamn thing.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Is everything okay, Mr. Barnes? I heard yelling.
Yes, everything's fine. Thank you, Phil.
I love this.
Michelle? Yeah, I promise I will have the Japanese cedar chairs done.
Oh, chairs.
By the time the school opens. Yeah, and I'm gonna send over a couple of my guys to pick up the Florentine table.
And the table.
40% commission. Done.
Oh, you just lost him 10%.
What's going on here?
Daniel, I own the furniture store.
This is awesome.
I love it.
Bun in the oven? There is a lot of work to do before your little blessing arrives.
He's like trying.
Tuck the swaddle behind the
Oh
ear.
my god.
With a 6-pack of beer.
Oh, Johnny.
Just like that.
Oh, shit.
We don't even know if she's pregnant yet. I bet you she's not.
You need to look in every nook and cranny for things like mold, pests, and other hazards.
Oh. Look at him, he's fucking bombing his own apartment.
Oh, man.
Dude, you're not supposed to be breathing that shit in!
He has to take a swig of his beer. What do you mean?
And if you think this was hard, wait till the baby arrives.
He had a whole family of cockroaches in his couch.
So gross.
I apologize. My life has been a little out of sorts lately.
Daniel, if there is one guy in this world that doesn't owe me an apology, believe me, it's you. I'm so sorry for the things that I said back in the day, things that I did. Man, I've wanted to apologize to you so many times. I guess I was worried that it would have triggered something or whatnot. But maybe it was just best to leave the past where it is.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around Mike Barnes' furniture kit.
Furniture Co-King. I run it with my wife. It's actually her dad's place. It was her dad's place. You know, after the All Valley tournament, my life was ruined. I mean, I was lost. I was banned from karate, which was all I knew. So I found myself working odd jobs, and one day I'm moving furniture, and I meet my future father-in-law. He showed me that I could do something with these hands other than fight.
That's good.
Talk about a 180.
Yeah, I know. Hey, what about you? Huh? I've seen your commercials, you know, chopping down prices. I'm just really happy that things have worked out for you.
I love this kind of stuff.
Alright. But I'm scared.
Aren't working out so great lately.
He's gonna drop the bomb. Like, oh yeah, talking about putting the past in the past. Yeah, Terry Silver's back.
Yeah.
Sam, what are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be figuring out who I am.
You're LaRusso 2.0.
Sam, you're one of the girls.
You're the girl who broke my heart. The girl who lost. You're my girlfriend, Sam.
This is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
The girl who
Shit, I'd be more confused
exactly
now.
who you are, princess.
Tori?
Oh.
This is deep.
So she's fighting herself. So it really doesn't have anything to do with Tori at all?
I don't think it has anything to do with anyone else at all. She's gotta fight her inner demon.
I had the most incredible vision. I was a drop of dew glistening in the moonlight.
It's like, yeah, I just fought myself to the death.
So Silver finally got what he was after.
Not yet. Not if I have anything to say about it.
To have this psycho invading your life again, I can't even imagine what that's like.
I'm just hoping that you could help me stop him. I need something.
I mean, I haven't even seen him in years. I just don't know what I could do to help.
I'm actually kind of relieved. It's nice to know there are some ex-Cobra Kai out there who actually don't want to get in a fight with me.
Of course, if you ever wanted a rematch, you know where to find me. Look
Okay,
at you, man. You're looking good there. Watch this.
Oh, shit!
He show no mercy. We show them no mercy.
Oh, no! Chosen, stop it!
They're gonna break all the furniture in this fucking place.
Mike Barnes and Chosen are fighting in a furniture store. Are you flipping kidding me?
Chosen! Guys, stop!
Oh no!
Guys, whoa! Stop! Just stop!
Chosen, he didn't attack me. He's on the same side.
This guy's with you? What the hell, Daniel?
What the hell, Daniel?
This is misunderstanding. You better call ambulance.
Oh shit!
Oops. Suing.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? Holy shit. Oh, dude, all the worlds are colliding. Again, I feel like I say this all the time. Never in a million years did I think Chosen and Mike Barnes, let alone interact, but fight.
I'm supposed to meet with Sam tonight, but I have this feeling that she's still mad at me. We haven't spoken in a while. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say.
How about the truth? We all get shit wrong sometimes. Some of us get it wrong a lot. But if you own up to your mistakes, you always have a shot at making things right.
Oh, look at him!
Just be honest with her. See where it goes from there.
That's actually some really good advice.
Oh, it's too bad, though. That has to be such a surprise when Johnny says something good.
Silver has us all on edge.
I could see that. Back in the day, Silver had this shady-ass attorney. I mean, this guy was totally off the books. As a matter of fact, he did my contract for me. I mean, what kind of attorney draws up the paperwork detailing the terms of one teenager terrorizing another? I made them put it in writing. The guy did promise me 50% of Cobra Kai.
If people know this contract existed, Silver's reputation would be destroyed. They'd never let Cobra Kai compete again. Tell me you still have it.
I mean, I might be able to dig up that attorney's name. I see you liking that tufted blue suede.
Comfy. How much?
Well, it's normally $1,200, but for you, $2,000.
Hi, I'm calling in regard to a former client of yours, Terry Silver. I got the lawyer's voicemail. Hopefully he calls us back.
Careful. Don't get blood on the couch.
Fucking Chosen, dude.
How's he gonna put the fucking couch in that car?
Look, Sam, I owe you an apology.
I mean, I'm sorry too. I was only thinking about myself. I was just so wrapped up in the tournament that I wasn't being sensitive to what you were going through.
Okay, this is growth. Both of them.
I really respect you taking the time that you needed to find yourself.
This is a dream.
But
Uh-oh.
I need that time too.
She hit him with the butt.
Ever since my dad opened the dojo, my whole life's been about karate. It's affected all the relationships in my life, with my family, with my friends, with you. I need a little break to figure out who I am outside of all that.
What do you mean?
I'm not okay right now. And I don't think I will be until I figure this out for myself.
Don't get mad at her. She's going through things.
It doesn't mean that we can't still be friends.
Just not a boyfriend and girlfriend.
For now.
No, just give her.
It's fine.
She needs to get through some stuff.
I know it's what I need.
Look, I understand. I want what's best for you always. You know that.
Good. Oh, the kids are growing up.
Having mature conversations.
They're all going through some crazy ass shit.
Aw, Miguel. Alright, this kid's gonna make me cry. Oh, he did buy it.
Dude.
You did all this today?
Just try to be prepared. This whole apartment is baby-proofed. Go ahead, just try to stick your finger in any of the sockets. It's a lost cause. This morning, I didn't think I could be one of those lame dads with the baby carrier and the diapers and all that crap. But it means I'm doing it with you, our child. Do whatever it takes.
I know you would.
I can't promise I won't screw up from time to time, you know. I can promise I won't run away.
I have something to confess. I couldn't wait. I took the test.
Whatever it says, I'm ready.
Good, because we're having a baby.
Oh.
I thought she was gonna say no.
Badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, they're gonna have a baby.
Nothing like a good steam to start the day off right.
Terry Silver.
I'm calling in regard to a former client of yours, Terry Silver.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I warned you.
What are you doing here?
You and I are going to be seeing a lot more of each other. First, I'm going to deal with my old friend, and then I'll deal with you.
What the fuck?
I told you not to play with fire.
Oh, shit.
What? Why?
Oh, God.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Did Silver do that and he's gonna blame it on Daniel?
I don't know what his play is gonna be there. I
feel really bad for Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Daniel essentially just ruined his life by involving him back into this.
Yeah, that's true.
Because dude was living a normal life, working at, like, owning the furniture store with his wife, and Daniel comes running in because he assumed, he should have thought like I did at the beginning of this, when the assumption that Mike Barnes was coming, that he wouldn't want anything to do with Terry Silver. He just assumed that Terry Silver was going to recruit him back because they had their relationship in the past, and Silver keeps talking about bringing back old friends. And he, like, rushed into it and gets him beat up a little bit because friggin' Chosen comes in like a flying maniac and just drop kicks him.
Well, and broke some furniture.
Beat up all his workers.
All of his guys. Shit.
And because of that, Barnes came up with the idea, like, oh, he had this shady lawyer back in the day who did his contract. Like, oh, let's try to contact him. And it just, paper trail, ends up getting his place burned down.
That's
like,
so
Terry Silver is, like, taking shit to a really extreme level.
Well,
like,
I mean,
really
that's
extreme.
what he does.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what he
burning shit down. Like, that shit, that's insane, man.
I feel really bad for him.
Yeah.
That sucks. It
And
really sucks.
all because Daniel jumped to a conclusion to where he just assumed that Mike Barnes was the next call.
Or, okay, so, sorry, to go back to the lawyer part, do you think that Terry knew that Mike Barnes knew the attorney, and so
That's my big question, is how did Silver find out that LaRusso got that information from Mike Barnes? But who else would LaRusso get that information? How else would he be able to track down his lawyer is kind of just where my thought goes.
Yeah.
And the way Silver has been able to paper trail people and get information on them, he's got obviously like unlimited resources in terms of finding out stuff like this. But my assumption is just that who else would connected to Daniel would have any idea about this lawyer.
Right.
So that's my thought, is just no one else but Mike Barnes would have been able to pass that information along.
True.
But does this mean that he's been tracking Mike Barnes because he knew exactly where he was?
Right.
Burned down his store. Like, has he been keeping tabs on him? I would imagine.
I would assume. Right.
Because again, Terry
Silver... He probably
Silver
keeps track of, like, everybody in his past at this point. I mean, just basically what it sounds like.
I mean, Terry Silver is an insanely smart, well-calculated dude. So
Bond villain.
That sounds pretty funny. That was pretty funny. So I wouldn't put it past him that he is keeping tabs on everyone that's had a connection to him and just kind of watching from a distance. Especially now with all this just drama that's playing out and all this basically this war that they're fighting now for supremacy of the Valley, which sounds so crazy.
Yeah. It's just the Valley, bro.
It was really good to see Mike Barnes. I knew it was coming. I thought it was obvious. The way they teased it, it definitely didn't feel like this was going to be the way that he was going to be reintroduced. I kind of don't like that they gave us the flashback to reveal it. I was kind of hoping that they would just like show up to wherever he was, and
because he literally looks identical.
He looks and sounds the same.
There was no mistaking that was Mike Barnes.
And hearing him talk on the phone when Daniel was kind of spying on him, I'm like, dude, the voice is exactly like he sounds exactly the same. But it was obvious that he was coming back at some point. And I think my very first initial thought is like, why would this dude work with Cobra Kai again? Why would he even take Terry Silver's call with the way everything went down? And I don't know how many people you could put on the list now of whose lives have been ruined through the All Valley tournament. Because Mike Barnes is now another one. You could just, him and Johnny could have a little chat about how Daniel LaRusso ruined their lives because of a karate tournament.
Right. Okay, but because of the contract, he gets 50% of Cobra Kai. Can he still take that up? And is he going to get so pissed because they light this shit on fire, he will join Terry Silver because, again, he owns 50% of Cobra Kai.
I think this now is going to push him all in on Miyagi-Do. I don't think why would he go back to Terry Silver?
Because he owns 50% of Cobra Kai.
But do you think he's going to blame Daniel for all of this?
I don't know, maybe.
And team back up with Silver?
Maybe just to get his 50%. I mean, especially after his furniture store is fucking burnt.
That feels like that contract is probably very null and void at this point. That's just my thought. But I mean...
Silver never fulfilled his end of the deal. They wouldn't have said that if it didn't mean something.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, the contract still has to exist. I would be shocked if Silver didn't put some kind of out in there or some kind of clause that would prevent him from taking over if there was ever some future opportunity. I mean, it didn't feel like Silver ever had a plan for future Cobra Kais when we met him.
Right, he was done.
Kreese just showed up and was like basically fed him this information and then got him excited about it because of the life he was currently living. Right. But I don't know. I think that's an interesting thought. I think it's very possible. I don't know. Like now I wonder what side Barnes is going to go on. Because if Daniel didn't show up there, none of this would happen. But on the flip side, Silver's the one who's initiating all of this and made Daniel even act. So, and he's the one who burned down his friggin' store. I don't know how you go like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? You want to work together again? Like, I don't see that happening. If he's going to take 50% of Cobra Kai, he's going to do it like in court and sue him. Right. It's not going to be through a verbal partnership with the two of them. But I don't know. I'm super fascinated with the story. It makes a ton of sense for Daniel to have reached out to him and maybe in a different mindset. I don't think Daniel was obviously thinking clearly because he should have came up to the conclusion as well that why would Mike Barnes want anything to do with any of this?
I don't think that maybe he didn't know that it ended badly.
I mean, he had to have because Cobra Kai disappeared after that.
I know, but
Mike Barnes never competed ever again.
You don't necessarily have to assume that it was because of Mike Barnes that shit.
I'm sure it was in the news. I'm sure there was all kinds of stuff. I'm sure
you don't even know.
Yeah, I'm sure Daniel had an idea of what happened because again, Silver flew off the map. Bad boy of karate, Mike Barnes flew off the map. Like Cobra Kai didn't exist, so he knew he won. But again, I don't know. Like, Daniel's clearly not thinking straight because, again, this is what Terry Silver does to you. He gets you to do things and think irrationally and act outside your character. I mean, look what it's doing to everyone around him. Like, it's insane. So that whole storyline's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Again, another moment where it's like never in a million years did I ever think that we were going to get something play out. Chosen and Mike Barnes fought. They fought. Like, for real. As adults. Unbelievable. I mean, this show has provided so many things that just makes your mind blow as a Karate Kid fan. Because it's like you never in a million years would have thought a lot of these interactions would have played out. Like Chosen and Silver, like hello, like just so much stuff. And it's just so good. Constantly with the nostalgia, they just continue to hit the nail on the head and continues to be awesome. And the kid drama continues to be big. Miguel is going through it. I understand Sam's point of view. I actually think that's a big, like based off of our pre-discussion, I think that was a big play for Sam to go through all that.
That was
and
a big step in growth.
100%. And I think that's a good sign potentially. Again, Miguel, like they're all young still, so he's still got a lot of emotions, and he thought he was going to go there and like apologize, and she was going to give him like a big hug, and they were going to get back together, and he was going to be able to give her the necklace, or was it a necklace? Yeah, necklace, which he ended up just dropping on the floor.
Like that's $182 plus tax, my dude.
Yeah, which she'll probably just pick him. And be like,
or maybe
oh,
that was
this?
After tax. That was after tax. $180.
It doesn't matter. He spent a lot of money on it for a kid his age, but that whole situation, I hope Miguel just like gets past the emotion of it and just understands where she's coming from, because again, she's got a lot of shit going on. That was a really cool moment where she was trying to find herself. It was almost like I don't want to go back to the Star Wars thing, but like Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy, like fighting Darth Vader and then seeing his face in the mask kind of thing, where it's like you got to find who you are. And the fact that we heard Tori's voice and then it was Sam dressed in black with some size. I think they're size. And then she ends up fighting herself, and it's like, okay. This whole situation was funny because all the people were like there, and does that shit exist?
What?
Those sleep deprivation chamber things?
I'm sure.
Where it'll take you to like an out-of-body experience kind of thing?
I don't know.
Like that
Just lay there in a pool.
That would be incredible.
That looks amazing. I gotta tell you, for somebody who doesn't get any moment of silence.
I mean, it might be scared of what it might show you, though. Who knows? Who knows what kind of answers you might be looking for? But
you're actually not funny. That shit you say is terrible.
That's not true. Okay. Absolutely. But everything, I thought that was a really positive episode for Sam.
Yeah.
Based off of what I kind of was feeling off the first two, and her kind of just going all in the other way. I feel like now she realizes that, and she needs to get away from the karate stuff and kind of just go be a kid and have fun with her friends. So we'll kind of see where that goes.
And unfortunately, Miguel is part of the karate stuff, so
right.
She's got to distance herself from him as
well.
Yeah, but I get it. I liked it because that was very mature.
Yeah, it was. And it's going to be interesting to see, because there was like a small snippet, a couple words talked about Robbie and Miguel. The ride home was super quiet. They obviously still have a whole lot to deal with, and hopefully this gives Miguel an opportunity to maybe have a relationship with Robbie, and Robbie could kind of just have a relationship with Miguel, and they could squash all their beef. And
they're a blended family now.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have a
baby. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Johnny Lawrence is having another kid. And that was also immature. Like, he gave some good advice to Miguel.
Be honest.
And then he took a step in the right direction and was like, I need to get my shit together if we're actually gonna have a kid. I totally thought Carmen was gonna come in and be like, I'm not pregnant. I kind of, like, when you said that, I'm like, yeah, that's probably where this is going. But then she came in and was like, yeah, we're having a baby. Like, oh, shit.
Congratulations to Johnny and Carmen and Miguel and Robbie, because you're going to get a little sibling.
Yeah, that's fun and scary at the same time, because we've seen Johnny, and as mature and as good as he wants to be, he's still Johnny.
Yeah, but he's getting his shit together. He's going to be a good dad.
We'll see. I mean,
don't fuck it up, Johnny.
Yeah, seriously. So there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of drama playing out. I can't wait to see where the direction of all this goes. Like, the Mike Barnes integration is going to be really interesting to see what he ends up doing, because I could see him being mad at both sides, obviously.
Yeah, right now.
Like, blaming Daniel, blaming Silver, but I think he's going to ultimately push him all in to help Daniel get rid of, because Silver's a problem. He needs to be eliminated. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. We need to
oh shit! We need to kill the fucking guy.
We need to remove him from this. Well, I mean, Chosen is ready to do it. Yeah. So, yeah, that whole situation is gonna be really interesting to see how it plays out. I can't wait. And obviously, all the kids and all their drama and everything they got going on. It's a lot going on. And we're gonna have another baby.
Yeah.
Holy, well, not us.
I'm not having another baby.
On the show.
Hell.
On the show. We're gonna have a kid on the show. So.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
Uba would like to apologize for all the snoring. He feels real bad. He's real sorry.
He doesn't
with his
feel
big
bad about
chunky
anything.
boy.
He just snores.
So if you hear snoring, you know it's Uba.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments. We'll catch you later for the next one. Bye.